3, 2, 1.
Here we go! Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the HerdU podcast. I'm Tessa.
I'm Adam.
And we are so glad you're here. I'm glad you're back. It was kind of weird.
It was a rough week. Felt a little bit ill.
Yep.
But glad to be back. Feeling better.
Well, good.
Yeah.
How's your week going?
It's good. So this week's been busy. Just outside of work, but already.
Testing's happening this week. So we typically are sometimes on campus for just a little bit to make sure the tech is going okay, which I have full confidence that it is.
Oh yeah.
And we just leave everybody alone. Like, you do your thing, and it's been a while since I've had a kid have to take the test. So Kyler's taking one today. And maybe your wife is a lot better than me, but I am not a breakfast mom. Like, I'm not that, oh, hey kids, let's get up and have breakfast.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, like, dude, you got cereal, like, figure it out. But on certain days like this, or holidays like Christmas, stuff like that, I'll make breakfast for him.
Yeah.
And so he was like, are you making breakfast tomorrow? I was like, yes, I already got it. Like, you're good.
I've got you down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that. Anastasia would do that. She'd do really well.
Yeah.
With him.
Well, and then it cracks me up because in reality, he doesn't eat a full breakfast like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're going to have to go to the bathroom in the middle of your test because this ain't normal for you. Because he usually doesn't eat in the morning, or he'll get like a little bit of a cereal or something like that. But like I filled him up.
Yeah.
I was like, hopefully you last for a little bit before you have to go to the bathroom.
That's hilarious.
Anyway, but yeah, he likes it.
Yeah.
I made the bacon perfect because sometimes it's not crispy enough, and he'll let you know. Like, Tatum would just eat it, and Kyler's like,
It's got to have a crunch.
yeah. So anyway,
Yeah.
it's like, then you get up and make it.
Yeah.
Kid who doesn't even wake up. But he was up today. So
Good stuff. Well,
yeah.
best of luck to everybody's testing.
Yeah.
Praying for all those kids.
Yeah.
It's
We're not going to get on that topic because that really might get me fired.
Yeah.
But it is something that we have to do, and it stinks. But
yeah.
I just pray everybody's calm and
Yeah.
they know that their worth is not defined
Mm-hmm.
by their students or by them or the students. You know what I mean? Like, not how their students perform, and the students aren't defined by that. So
Yeah.
anyways,
100%.
moving on. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah. Let's leave that there.
Yeah.
Let's leave that there.
Anything else?
I don't think so. Switching roles a little bit here.
We are.
Tessa, what is the new scoop?
New scoop. Okay, so last week, guys, Curriculum sent out like a sign-up form for professional development. And this is only for people who need comp time during the summer. And so there are some things you have to do, unfortunately, that you have to sign up for. But we are offering 2 sessions this summer, and we're pretty pumped about that. So the first one is, you're going to be surprised by this, Canva. And so I did get this question once this rolled out. If I attended the last year's Canva training, can I come to this one? 100%, absolutely. So one thing about me is I don't ever do the same PD twice. Like, why? Especially in technology, things change. There's new updates. And honestly, it's boring if you're having to do the same training every year.
Yep.
Let's just call it what it is.
Yep.
And so there are some things that we have to do every year, and I'm not one of those people that like that. So yes, I highly suggest you come to the Canva one. We did limit it to only 40 spots, and I do think it's like halfway filled. So just keep that in mind. And the other one we're super stoked about. Adam's going to help me on this one too. And it is called AI, a Teacher's New Best Friend. And so we're going to introduce to you guys several different AI tools that you can use that will make your life easier, that will make things faster for you in the classroom, and just get you kind of excited to not be afraid of AI. So we're really pumped about that. So
yeah, I think a lot of teachers are kind of embracing the AI.
I think so too.
I've seen it. I've seen some. I mean, I haven't. It's not like overwhelmingly, but
right.
So it's exciting that
Yes.
it's the new age of teaching. So.
Right. And what's cool about the AI is a lot of the tools that we already use, they're embedding it. And you either don't know that you're using it, And B, it's going to make the tools that you already use just that much better. So it's not like you're learning something new, right?
Right.
Like it's literally a push of a button and maybe 5 keywords to enhance what you already have.
Yeah.
So like, why would you not want to do that?
Yeah.
I mean, it's already stuff that you're using. So, and some of the tools will be things that you haven't used. And some of the tools will be things that you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know I could use it that way. You know, just different things like that. So we're excited.
Yeah.
Make sure you sign up. And if you don't get a spot, I'm really sorry for you. No, I'm just kidding. We might can figure out how to send you the link. You won't get credit for your comp time, but like it would be something that you could utilize.
You'll get the contents of it.
For sure.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right. So our tech tip is going to be real simple. Okay.
Y'all ready for this?
You ready for this? Try to stay off your computers. You know, we're winding down towards the end. Stress levels are high. You've got into 6 weeks. There are new 6 weeks. You have STAR test happening. There's just a lot of stuff going on. Like I know some of you guys are in class and you are finishing up finals. Just take a break. That's going to be my suggestion for your tech tip today. Get off the computer.
Yep.
You know how you could do that? You could restart it and that will give you a little bit of a break and it will update things. But seriously, like sometime throughout the day, take a 10-minute break, not on your computer.
Yeah.
That's all I have for you. Because I just see people like stress levels are all.
Yep. Well, it's just the time of year and everything that's going on. Your mind's just going, just shut off one part of that, right? Because you'll read an email and then your mind starts thinking about something and then you're doing other things, studying, whatever, planning. And you just don't stop. So the way you stop is you shut one thing down and it'll help you with something else. So
even our kids, our students probably deserve a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, like just maybe make a whole lesson when it's not on the computer.
Yeah.
Like just take a break. That's my tech tip.
Yeah.
So
pick a movie. Go to Swank.
Yeah.
Find a movie.
Go to Swank. That's still on your device.
Technically. It's on the smartboard though.
Yeah. So last week you were not here to enjoy my solo conversation.
Yeah, no, I was a little bit
that was awkward.
Yeah.
But I did talk about the AUP.
Yeah.
And have you fully read through the AUP?
I've not.
Okay. So I have not either.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest. I sign it every year. Actually I did read it before I did that podcast.
Yeah.
Just so I knew like what was in it. But every year we sign it, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to do anything bad on my computer.
No.
Like I'm not I'm not going to cyberbully. I'm not going to look up naughty things. I'm not going to like send political stuff out. Like I'm just not going to.
Yeah.
So I feel pretty confident that I'm going to be able to handle whatever is in there.
Yeah.
So there's a whole part about Swank in there and about why we don't allow streaming. Because I know you get this question all the time. I do too. Can we please just let Disney Plus go for like a week?
Yeah.
The answer is no.
Absolutely not.
We cannot.
Yeah.
So once again, I'm going to reiterate this. Please read your AUP when you sign it at the beginning of the year. Like it explains everything in there. Because if we do that, you could get sued. Any person who watches that could get sued. The district could get sued because you don't have permission.
Yeah.
And Disney particularly is very rough on that. Like I've seen campuses not here in actually I think there was a case in Hereford.
Yeah. I've heard some people talk about a cease and desist that we got.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they utilize Disney characters, right?
Yep.
And they have snitches that go to all the campuses and they will send you letters saying, listen, you're using a Disney product without permission. You cannot have this. You will be sued. Take it down.
Yep.
Like a Mickey Mouse or a what is it?
I think it was the one I heard was at high school and it was a Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
Or something.
Like Looney Tunes.
Yeah, it was Looney Tunes.
Yeah. That's all Disney. Well, guess who else Disney owns? Hulu.
Yeah.
Like I know I'm on my soapbox right now. Like we get it, right? We get it, but use Swank, please, for the love of everything. Use that. So
yeah, and their library is getting better. It's getting bigger. There's some movies on there that, of course, you can't get. But what they do, you got to understand, is they take movies that you would think that you can build a curriculum or that you can tie to a certain curriculum. So they're not going to have a whole lot of stuff that we want to watch, right? But everything they do have in there is because they feel like we can tie it into something that we can teach our kids.
For sure.
But, 100%. Like, I've gotten the question, or the biggest issue that I get is, but I pay for it, right? I pay for Hulu and I pay for Netflix. I pay for all this stuff. So I have a license. Yeah, but it's a personal license.
Yeah.
It's not a license so you can distribute.
Nope.
So let's say you paid for it. You have 30 kids or whatever, how many kids you have in your class. You're distributing it out to them if you let them watch it.
Yeah.
So now it just became a multi-person license, and then that's what they don't want.
Right.
So anyways,
sorry, that was really squirrel. And
Yeah.
we already covered that topic, but I feel like we need to really hone it in.
well, because we still get those questions. And,
Yeah.
Well,
and what's so funny is someone's like, hey, okay, so this literally just happened. Hey, since you're really good friends with her, can you ask her? Because then she might let us. I first off, no. But I'm really glad that we're really good friends.
Yeah,
but no, we can't do
sure.
that. Like, no. So anyway,
no,
it made me LOL. I was like, you didn't watch the podcast today. So anyways, all right. I don't have anything else.
Yeah.
It's testing week. Things are pretty like calm on our end.
Yep.
So Adam, what are you loving?
I'm loving, I say this almost every week, but baseball.
Oh, I was thinking tacos. No, I'm just kidding.
I do love tacos. And it's Taco Tuesday. Anyways, baseball. We've got, I help out at the complex, at the Kids Inc. complex. And we kicked off our season yesterday. So it's fun to see all these kids running around, throwing the ball, batting, hitting. I mean, just the atmosphere of everybody being outdoors, doing something they love,
For
having
sure.
fun. So
That's good.
it was good. The smell of nachos, the Frito pie, all of that. It just brings, it's just one of those deals. Do you ever, just when you're out and about and you get a whiff of something and it takes you back, like your brain takes you back to a moment in your history, like
Yes.
that's what it does to me.
That's
It's just
cool.
the ballpark atmosphere. So that's what I'm loving right now.
Are y'all going to get to go any games this summer? Like not like Kids Inc. games, but like big games?
Yeah, we're planning on doing some Rangers baseball. Then of course Saudis. We'll always go to watch the Saudis, but we'll watch the Rangers for sure.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not really a big baseball family. We do have tickets to the Saudis. We have but we only have 2, and so it's like paper, rock, scissors to see who gets to go, because obviously James goes every time. And so, but that's been fun to like just do something different with that.
Yeah.
And I don't know why my family loses their mind at like baseball fields, concession stand places like that.
Yeah.
Like, we don't eat like this, but you're in a stand, man. You're eating pretzels, nachos, churros, everything. I'm like, what are we doing?
We get the helmet nachos. Have you seen those? Okay, so it's a helmet. For you guys that don't know, it's a whole helmet, like a batting helmet that you would put on. I mean, it's smaller. Anyways, they fill it up with nachos, and then they just like pour it in there, right? We don't even make a dent. But we always go and get like 2, right, as a family.
And that total was $120.
Yeah. Then, of course, your drinks. And then, I mean, just they got dipping dots. They got all kinds of stuff out there. And you're just like, I just spent $250
It's
on
ridiculous. I'm not going to lie.
concession stand food that I didn't even make a dent on any of it.
So when we were at the Duke game, so Kyler's our worst one, right? Like, bless him. I don't know. Like, this kid always wants the large size on every, like, always wants this, like, he just loves it.
Yeah.
So James had already gone to the concession stand, and so he gives Kyler his card. And I was like, listen, I'm like, look at me in the eyes. Do not go crazy. Like, do not. He's like, okay. And they did really well. But like, he'll get the large Coke, the pretzels with the cheese.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude.
You name it.
But
Listen,
anyway.
it's stuff that.
You have to. It's like the experience.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Awesome.
All
That's
right.
what I'm loving.
Awesome. I love that. Okay, so what I'm loving is, I have these bracelets that have words on them. And we were at Dotsy's, which is in Amarillo. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. Anyway, Tay's like, I found a bracelet, Mom, that I think you would really like. It just, when I saw it, it spoke to me about you. And I was like, oh, that's sweet. And she brought it to me, and it said, but God. And I was like, I said, tell me why you think that. She's like, because you're always like, you can do whatever, like, but God always does this for us. Or like, what, just excuses or whatever. And you'd be like, but God. but God. And so I was like, hey, that's so sweet. So she ended up getting it for me, and now I have it to add to my collection of bracelets.
Yeah.
So that was sweet, I thought.
That's cool.
That's what I'm loving.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was a
Look
fun
at there.
little mother-daughter moment. So
Those are fun.
Yep.
Those are always fun.
Yep. And then people see it and they're like, well, what does that mean? And then you get a chance to explain it.
Yeah.
So
That's the best part.
yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Well, I don't think I have anything else.
That's it.
Awesome. Gonna rock another week, and that's it.
Yeah.
So,
Moving
oh,
on.
you know what I get to do this week though?
What's
I
it?
forgot to tell you. My Google Level 1 certification renewal. I have to have it done by April 21st.
Oh, yeah.
So that's like in the next 3 days.
Nice. Are you
So-
nervous?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Like not the skills part of it, because like I'm pretty confident in that, except for sheets. I don't really like formulas and creating pie charts and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the questions that I get nervous about, because they do. So there's a lot of like only one answer choice, easy peasy.
Yeah.
I really hate when they have 5 choices and you have to pick the top 3, or 5 choices and you can only pick 2.
Yeah, they get sneaky.
I don't like those.
Yeah.
Because the verbiage and is really like, phew. So
Yeah. No, I get it.
anyway, so hopefully I'll be happy to report next week that I passed it.
Hold her to it.
Yeah, I'll pass. I'm not- hopefully.
Yeah.
No, I'm all like,
Like,
hopefully. So
Real
anyway.
confident over here. Well, we hope
All
you'll
right.
pass.
Well, guys, we hope you have a fabulous week. And if you ever need anything, do not hesitate to reach out. So we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
Guys.